So here's the situation. I met a girl. I was going down to the Bayou Classic. I was on my way. Homeboy told me about some kind of new app. I put on some kind of new app where you can find different chicks in the area who look for somebody. I happened to run across a fine, educated young woman. She went to Southern University. So, we ended up texting back, ended up getting on us, and we ended up kicking it later on at night. So she comes through, I'm like, man, she's not gonna look like what she looked through the pictures. So push comes shove, she shows up, she looks like the pictures, and it was a good looking one. I was like, whoa, rare occasion. Surely gotta take advantage of it. But me being myself, I always want to be, you got your attractive female, and I wanted to see what her head was, where her head was, you know what I'm saying? And we chopped it up, we had a good conversation, and I was intrigued by her mindset. I mean, when we go places, she took me out to some nice classy place, had a little live music type playing. It wasn't a live band, but it had like some nice jazzy music. It was a jazzy spot. So we sitting up there and we chopping it up, you know, going back and forth. I mean, and you can see people at the time were a little bit older than us, maybe in their upper 40s and stuff like that. But they would gravitate toward us and just like, y'all look so good, you know what I'm saying? Because we had that glow, we had that chemistry, we had that intertwine going. So, push come to shove, we got into a deeper conversation, you know what I'm saying? Her situation, her current situation was she just broke up with a dude, you keep cheating or whatever, or they just off, they're not on point. And she had options. So she did have options. You know what I'm saying? I'm graduating myself. I was like, I definitely should. You know what I'm saying? I definitely talked to her. As you can see, where we were engaged. So at the end of the night, you know, she talking about her options, you know, including me or whatever. We just keeping it 100, you know. And cause I did want to further pursue this girl. So the next day, we didn't do nothing that night, but the next day, I didn't want to do nothing for the simple fact that I wanted something long-term from that specific girl. So I was like, okay, this is a woman I like where her head is, so I want to keep her around, so I just don't want to go and bang her guts out tonight. I want to see where this is going to go, you know what I'm saying? And you know, since we got a cool pickup, you can pick up from her. And the reason I didn't want to go over there, because she wanted me to go over her house. And she just broke up with her boyfriend who she lives with in that house. Comes back, I have no car, I'm out of town. You know what I'm saying? You can see where it's gonna go. So I'll just play it smart. I had a roommate at the time at the hotel, so I don't want to bring her back to my room. So I didn't want to go through all that change, so I just like, you know what, let's just wait and see what frees up so I can take a better route, an option with this behalf. I don't want to be too thirsty. So the next day come around, you know, I hit her up or whatnot, and she's not really giving me all the feedback she was that first day. So I'm like, damn, we was clicking last night, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, after a while we finally got a chance to talk, you know. I had came back from out of town, you know what I'm saying? I was just like, so, you know what I'm saying, what's the deal, you know? We was here and then you just kind of out. So, you know, I thought you didn't want to be with your old dude or whatever. So I just said, you know what? Just keep it real. Some people like that challenge. I said, so is it that he knows you and he gives you that challenge, or are you saying that he ain't shit because you can't catch him? So, you know what I'm saying, a good buddy of mine always said, you know what I'm saying, life is not checkers, it's chess. And you know what I'm saying, I thought deep on that. She liked the chess. I came to realization that she, even though she know that dude cheating or do whatever, he know what to say and when to say what to her. And that's what something she liked. And although she ran across other good guys, she liked it, the fact that she can stay engaged with him and try trying to see when she can catch him or doing this or doing that. While on the flip side, the other guys give you everything, so there's no challenge. And you know, I actually chopped it up with her, and I said, well, you just got to keep it real, you know what I'm saying? And you got to know yourself. Is it the fact that you actually want another guy, or is it the fact that you want him because you know that he's going to give you that challenge you look for, not necessarily the good guy? So what I'm saying to the women is, don't say you want a good guy. Keep it real with yourself. Know what you want. If you want a guy who's going to give you that challenge, where you know what I'm saying, y'all going to play games and stuff like that, then just know that's who you're going to get. You know what I'm saying? But don't make an excuse for somebody else saying it ain't no good man or nothing out there like that versus something what you want. You know what I'm saying? Now on the flip side, I'm going to say for the dudes, if you going, you know what I'm saying, you can't, if you start talking to a stripper, don't expect, you know what I'm saying, glory to God to come to you, you know what I'm saying, that he sent something to the earth, you know what I'm saying. If that's their job and you get engaged with somebody whose job is to talk and spit game and stuff like that and are good sexually, but not for a long term, then don't expect that, you know what I'm saying, that endurance to last long. You have to think of what you're investing yourself into. So my thing here is, I can go deep into the man, but I'm gonna go into that another time. But just saying to you, know what you want, know what you want, and keep it real with yourself. Don't try to put your excuses or blame on anything else. Know who you are and know what you like and know what you're getting engaged with.
Okay.